Welcome to Managing Your Business by the Numbers, where I help small business owners and managers navigate through key business concepts that can make or break their success. In today's video, we're diving into an exciting topic: securing grants and zero-interest loans from the government. These programs can be a game changer for small businesses, offering valuable funding with few strings attached, at least compared to traditional loans. In this video, I'll walk you through where to find these opportunities, what kind of restrictions come with them, and how to make sure you meet all of the requirements to get the most out of them. So if you're ready, let's begin. So where can you actually find these grants and loans? Well, you have several options depending on your business type and location. Let's start with the federal level. The U.S. government offers a variety of grants through agencies like the Small Business Administration, or SBA, and the Economic Development Administration, EDA. For example, SBA grants often focus on innovation and research. Programs like the Small Business Innovation Research and Small Business Technology Transfer provide funding up to $250,000 for small businesses in tech and research fields. On the state and local level, you'll find that each state has its own economic development office, offering smaller grants typically between $2,500 and $25,000. Especially for local business development or community involvement projects. Cities or counties may have similar programs aimed at creating jobs and driving growth in their regions. Some quasi-governmental or nonprofit organizations also partner with governments to offer funding. These tend to be niche programs focused on specific industries or community needs. Now let's talk about how these funds can be used. Most grants come with use restrictions, meaning you'll need to apply the funds towards specific activities. For example, a federal grant might be limited to research and development or workforce expansion. This is the government's way of ensuring the money is being used to stimulate the economy and create jobs. The SBA, for instance, may require grant recipients to use the funds for job training, research, or technology development. For zero-interest loans, restrictions are usually broader, but not by much. Commonly, you can use these loans for capital improvements, like upgrading your equipment or expanding your business premises, but you can't typically use them for regular operating expenses like payroll or utility bills. When it comes to zero-interest loans, one of the biggest benefits is obvious. You don't have to pay interest, but keep in mind, it's still a loan, so repayment is required. The terms usually range from 3 to 5 years, depending on the loan size and purpose. For example, loans from state economic development agencies might range from $10,000 to $100,000, with repayments spread over several years. Larger loans, sometimes over $200,000, are available for businesses that have high growth potential or are committing to creating a significant number of new jobs. Missing a payment can result in penalties or disqualification from future programs. So you will need to manage your cash flow carefully. Grants and loans often come with milestones or performance markers that you have to meet. This could include providing financial reports, meeting job creation goals, or hitting revenue targets. For example, some state grants may require businesses to hire a certain number of employees, say 5 to 10 employees, within the first year of receiving the grant. These employee headcount promises are crucial for job creation efforts. Another common marker is related to sales tax contributions or revenue growth. Governments might require you to show that your business has contributed a certain amount of sales tax revenue or has growth in income by a specific percentage over the grant or loan period. Failure to meet these milestones could mean having to repay some or all of the grant money, or worse, missing out on future funding. Let's get into the question that everyone asks. What kind of money are we really talking about here? For small businesses, in Iowa anyway, there are a variety of grants and loans available, with amounts ranging widely based on the specific program. Iowa's Linked Investments for Tomorrow program offers small businesses up to $200,000 in low-interest loans for capital improvements. This program is targeted at businesses owned by Iowa residents and prioritizes women, minority, and disability-owned businesses. The interest rates for these loans are capped, ensuring they remain affordable over the term of up to 5 years. Iowa's Small Business Credit Initiative, a federal and state partnership, provides financing options from $50,000 to $250,000 to businesses with collateral shortfalls, focusing on underserved communities. This program can be particularly beneficial for socially and economically disadvantaged businesses. The Innovation Acceleration Fund, part of the Iowa Economic Development Authority, can provide up to $1 million for businesses in sectors like biosciences, advanced manufacturing, and IT. Early stage companies looking to launch new technologies or products can apply for smaller grants up to $250,000, while more established businesses seeking to scale can apply for amounts up to $500,000. These amounts give you a sense of what's possible, depending on the stage and type of your business. It's also worth checking local city programs, such as Davenport's Small Business Loan Program, which provides up to $30,000 per new job created. In my various roles over the years, I have been involved in grants and loan programs that have been as low as $25,000 and as large as just under $2 million. As I mentioned earlier, both grants and loans come with strict reporting requirements. You'll need to prove that you're using the funds as intended. For grants, this could mean submitting detailed project reports or providing evidence of how the money was spent on eligible activities like training or expansion. Zero interest loans often require similar documentation, especially if tied to specific projects or milestones. Failure to comply can result in penalties, repayment, or a loss of future funding opportunities. If you use the funds to go to Disneyland, expect to have some jail time. So, is it worth it? Government grants and zero-interest loans can provide incredible opportunities, but they come with their own set of challenges. For one, the application process can be time-consuming, with a lot of paperwork. Once approved, you'll also need to keep up with the reporting and meet any milestones they set. There's also the administrative burden after you have received the funds. The reporting requirements can be demanding. You may need to submit quarterly updates, financial statements, or even proof of job creation, depending on the specific program. For example, Davenport's Small Business Loan Program requires that every job created through the loan is filled by someone from a low to moderate income background. Lastly, there's the risk of not meeting milestones. Many grants, like the ones offered through the Iowa Small Business Credit Initiative, require that you hit certain performance markers, whether that's growing your sales, hiring more staff, or developing new products. If you fall short, you might have to return some of the funds or all the funds, which could create financial strain for your business. However, if you can manage the application and reporting process, the rewards can be substantial. You're essentially getting capital to grow your business with minimal financial risk, especially with zero interest loans or grants that don't need to be repaid. Many small companies will hire an outside professional to assist them with the paperwork. So, if that is your biggest obstacle, there are ways to minimize this. So, to wrap things up, government grants and zero interest loans are great opportunities for small businesses, but they aren't exactly a set it and forget it situation. You'll need to stay on top of the paperwork, make sure you're meeting milestones, and remember, you can't use the grant to build your dream barbecue in your backyard. Trust me, I've asked. But if you can navigate the application process, the funding can be a game changer for your business. Whether it's a local program offering a $5,000 startup grant or a federal innovation fund delivering up to $250,000, it's worth exploring all of your options. Just be ready for some administrative cardio. Those progress reports aren't going to fill themselves out. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive into small business funding. I hope you found some information that's helpful, maybe even a little less intimidating than you expected. If you have any questions or comments, please share them in the comment section down below. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Well, until next time, have a great day.